Hello Scorpio, welcome to your April 1st through 15th reading for 2019. This is a collective reading for all Scorpios. That means it's sun, moon, and rising. And if you have a need for a private reading, you can go to royalmystic.com. This is a general reading. So that being said, we're going to move forward with our energy. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods, and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Scorpios, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. Thank you so much, Divine, for your wonderful blessings of information here. We receive it with the love and light that it is intended. Thank you so much. You are always welcome. Now, this came, if I would have pulled it, we're going to drop it there. So, that is your here and now. And we have relationship, love life, and spiritual life, and career and finance. So we have the Five of Pentacles here, and this means we are having a moment of desperation, feeling like what we've asked for isn't being manifest, and we're having trouble in the reality, between the reality and the manifestation of it. So you have to remember the universe is constantly working in our favor, and this is kind of showing you the diagram of what's going on. So the change is happening because 5 means change. But this is 3 coins that are lit up and 2 that are not, which means it's still in the process of formulating. Sometimes when we have a plan or we're asking for something, other parties are involved and they have to get through their process as well. So this is trying to show her, look, we're shining the light, but she's in the front of it. Her back is to the light. She can't see it. So this is where you got to take it on faith and lock yourself into letting the universe do what it has to do, because you don't want it before it's fully formulated anyway, okay? You've got the Three of Cups here, which is your Scorpio energy. This is beautiful energy of being poured into, okay? You see that beautiful, other people are pouring into your cup. So you've got all these people who are generously giving you love and support and happiness. Also, this can mean a party or a celebration, which has to do with, sorry, someone in my house was blowing their nose. Trumpeting the party, I see. So here we have that beautiful celebration and wonderful energy, and having this bounteous, wonderful energy come in is fabulous. Now we have the devil, and the devil is fear and self-sabotage. It can also be someone who is trying to dominate your attention. So there's a little bit of codependent energy I feel off of this. So someone else who sees you having some success may feel like they need to command your attention by exhibiting behavior that doesn't allow you to fully engage what you're doing. Sometimes people take this kind of attitude because they don't know how to have a healthy relationship or to ask for attention. We don't come with rules and manuals that teach us how to behave, and if we've had our family or the people around us have been dysfunctional and used that manipulative behavior, then that's all they know how to do. So this is someone, I feel like for some of you, this is someone who is coming in and trying to get your attention while you're having this big moment, because they don't want you to forget about them. They just don't know how to say it. And it's up to you to curb that, okay? So you have to understand, if you start the communication and teach them how to behave, it will help you. And or just, tell them, hey, I haven't forgotten you. I'm always with you. I love you. It's okay. Just because I'm having this go on doesn't mean I don't love you. So There's an investment happening here, being either financial, either a financial investment or an investment of time, that you're building something, okay? And the Knight of Swords is coming in with the divine ideas and inspiration and energy that you need to keep it moving forward. So this person isn't trying to be destructive, but it is negative reinforcement. So take a strong look at the codependency that's happening there and try to help them become more self-aware. We have the Empress, and the Empress is a beautiful energy of all the fabulous inspiration, love and light that's coming toward you, giving you a spark of new growth, okay? So when the Empress is present, she's about building, about bringing something into life, okay? Bringing ideas and inspiration. And then we have the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is a very strong conflict going on. So you may feel torn about the relationship or how the dynamic is, or there may just be a little bit of kerfuffle going on in the relationship or between your family. Okay, there's a lot of that heavy energy happening, and that's okay too. It's not the end of the world. It just means there's some negative stuff and you prefer not to do that. We've got the Page of Swords coming in, so more divine information or thought. Okay, so it also can be you mulling over a decision of what to do about all this. Now we have the Nine of Pentacles in your career and finance. And the Nine of Pentacles is the Garden of Eden in this particular scenario. And what this means is you are being provided for. Now, being provided for doesn't mean that it comes before you need it. It means it will be given to you as you need it. And sometimes we lose our minds a little bit about that because we would prefer to have it already in our pocket, right? We'd like to have the bank account ready for whatever. So this is up to you to make sure that you understand that it will be provided, but not 1 second too soon. Because sometimes, I'm not saying any names myself, if we get something before we need it, we think it's extra. Well, turns out a couple of months later, you've got 4 tires you have to replace on your car, and there's no extra to be had, right? So sometimes we don't get the extra till it's right at the time that the tires need replacing. So I'm just using that as an example. It may or may not be a true story. True story. Okay, so we've got the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is the timekeeper. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, third time's a charm. So this is talking about when this lovely energy will be present for you. This can also mean before this starts. So this is when you start removing the negativity, okay? This is when you decide, I'm done with all of that energy. I am not, we're closing the door on it and we're moving forward. I will not have it. I will not participate in it. And you're going to definitely want to change in this kind of stuff here, this Five of Wands energy. So, and some of the codependence that's happening for some of you. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for your wonderful presence here and the blessings of the information and clarification for the reading for Scorpio. You are always welcome. Beautiful Queen of Pentacles. So you've got the Seven of Pentacles twice. Oh, nice. Happily ever after. 10 of Cups. Ace of Cups. Amen, amen. There's you holding back the people that are pushing in on you. 8 of Pentacles. Hanged Man. Tower. Removing obstacles. 4 of Rods. And the Strength card on top of the 10 of Swords. That's amazing. and you've got the Page of Pentacles coming in on top of this Five of Pentacles. So these two clarifiers are saying it's on the way, okay? Because he's bringing you the message that it's on the way. So the universe is working in the background. The change is happening. You've just got to know that it's not in your timing. It's in divine timing. So they don't use the same calendar we do. Okay, so now we have the Three of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. This is that abundance and overflowing wonderfulness that's happening. And now you are feeling very secure and grounded through the efforts of the people around you who love you and want the best for you. Then we have the Devil card, which is that codependent behavior, with the Seven of Pentacles, which is having the moment of having to wait for your blessing to come through, which allows you to have the moment of reflection on what this person is trying to get. So this is learning to be patient, and maybe that's what's having to happen either to you or to the person that's giving you this negative energy. And if it's you, it's your own impatience, okay? So we can sabotage ourselves by being too impatient and worrying ourselves sick. So just know that it's there. The abundance is there. It's safe. You just have to be patient and let it work itself out, because it is an investment. And even in a natural, not in nature, but nature is the fruits on the vine, but it's not ripe yet. You can't pick it. It's no good. Same thing with an investment. You cannot take it out before it's ready, or you will cut yourself short. Okay? So there it is again. But now we've got the Ten of Cups. So it's telling you, be patient. Don't let the devil get to you. Okay? Don't let your fear or someone else's fear cause you to rush. Okay, it'll be ready in exactly the right time. And here is, that's a 10, so that's a completion of that cycle, and it means happily ever after. So the Knight of Swords, divine inspiration and information coming in, and the universe is giving the Holy Grail. This is the beautiful Ace of Cups. It is your Scorpio energy. So is this 10 of Cups. You are a water sign, so the cups are your suit. This is the highest blessing you can receive for your new thing that you're doing, the here and now. This is the cup of life. Okay? Healing, divine energy, love, happiness, joy, all things abundant and wonderful. And this is the Holy Grail being given to you. Amazing energy from the universe. Aces are always gifts from the universe, so they're divinely placed. Now, here's the Empress. So this is telling you, be patient and hang in there. That inspiration and growing energy is happening. Whatever the new thing you're formulating, either in a relationship or with your business or just your personal life, okay? This can be spiritual life as well. You've got the Five of Wands, which is the feeling of conflict, or the feeling of energy of strife, okay? This may be a balancing act that you're learning how to do between your family and your new job, or something you're learning to do that will bring in more prosperity for you. And so it's causing a little conflict because your family's used to taking your time and you're not paying attention to them as much. That's that Devil card over here. So it's hard to find the balance, but you will, and that's what this next two cards are talking about. So your significant other or your family is trying to pull you while you're trying to do this. It's okay. It's normal. That's what happens when we have to have, when we're dedicated to something. And, women, men, you can do it more easily unless you're the only single parent. But women usually are stuck with having to deal with, getting the household, keeping the household, maintaining the household while we do something in a business way or trying to create something. So then we have the Page of Swords, which is a beautiful divine information coming in, and the Hanged Man. So this is trying to get a good view of everything that's going on to try to streamline it. I think that's what that's more about, is getting yourself in a place of where you kind of have it scheduled out to allow for the time with your family and the time that you need to build what you're building. Now we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is the having everything you need at exactly the right time and having exactly the right amount. This Tower card is removing an obstacle, okay? So it's tearing down the structure of which that's thing that's having to do with this over here. You're restructuring so that everything flows better, and that's fine. You have to do that sometimes. And as you do it, okay, this time period, and then you have your new thing that you have structured here, okay? So sometimes you also have to cut loose of some things while you're doing it, and that's cutting loose of that negative energy and bringing in divine light, and this is telling you you have the strength to do it. Now, I want to point something out to you. I always talk about this card as the Lion and the Maiden. Now, in this card as the Lion and the Maiden, what happens is you've got this beautiful maiden and this lion who also stands for the Archangel Ariel. Ariel is known as the Lion of God. So this allows you to have the strength of the Lion of God walking beside you, and all you have to do is trust that it's helping you, protecting you, guiding you to your goal. And it's telling you there's an infinity symbol over her head. Okay? It's telling you the universe is abundant always, never in lack. So having this beautiful energy come in with the strength of the lion, and that is an archangel walking beside you, you can't lose. Okay? And you've got all the things showing the harmony returns to your household. So whatever disharmony you're feeling, that's about to pass. The universe is going to give you some help and assistance in restructure. So I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the first half of April. And thank you so much for watching. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading regarding coming back to harmony in all things. So patience is required, though, and you have to try to be kind and compassionate to the people who really love you and don't know how to communicate that. Because sometimes they come in looking like the devil, and they're not really. They're just trying to get your attention. So many blessings to you. I hope you enjoy the weeklies. They come out every weekend. You're going to get weekly readings so that you can have the weekly energy for each day. Also, we do a meditation at the end of those. And below this video, don't forget there are the dailies. You can join by paying a $4.99 membership. It helps support my channel. And I thank you so much for all the blessings, love, and light. I send it back to you as well. All of you are wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you do, for being part of this. And I send you all many blessings. Namaste.